Hey you guys. Hey you guys. Hey, what's up? Here to bring some information to you. Rocking a headband today. Feeling a little hip. Feeling a little hip. Woke up like this. I was saying, look, got some information to talk to you guys. It's kind of hot out here. But we out here. And nature feels good. So the word I would like to say to you guys to learn today is called Shirin Yoku. In Japanese, that means to bathe in Mother Nature. So when times are sometimes hard, I recommend you guys to go out in Mother Nature because it can heal you. I had to check how much space I have on my phone. With that being said, we're gonna talk about authenticity, right? A lot of people I feel like have to be fake nowadays, right? They have to be fake because they're not confident in themselves and who they are. And what I really want to express is just to be yourself. And the reason why is because when you're yourself, you're more genuine and you don't have to fake in the beginning. And then when somebody will actually start to get to know you and they're like, whoa, wait, you're not the guy that I thought of. You're totally different. You know what I mean? You're not who I first originally met, right? So if you're building your audience, if you're whether it's you're making music, whether you're doing sales, whether you're networking with people, you know, you're just meeting people, you know, you met a girl or something, right? You want to be authentic, right? Authenticity is really going to count. And the reason why is because those people who like you, for you, are going to stick around way longer than the people that you just were being fake for in order to get them to like you. So like if you really want to build a true fan base, you want to stay authentic. The more authentic you could stay, the more people are gonna like you for you because it's genuine and it's real. And I'm right here talking, people want to drive by all weird, is what it is. They're interested, who knows. With that being said, you want to be authentic, right? I'm authentic. Just kind of saying it wrong. I'm authentic. I'm authentic, baby. I'm organic. I don't gotta lie. So with that being said, make sure to stay true to yourself, okay? Stay true to yourself. It feels way better. And if you don't like yourself, well, you could change. You could work on yourself. You could become a better person, okay? If you made a mistake, that's all right. You don't have to self-identify with that mistake for the rest of your life, okay? You don't have to self-identify with that mistake for the rest of your life. You can learn from it and grow, okay? Don't let nobody say like, hey, your past and this and that. People live in the past, okay? We get it, we can move on. And sometimes there's some circumstances where we have to separate and, you know, in order to change, you know, that person is still gonna maybe keep reminding you of your old self. Yes, it'd be better off for you to change, okay? Because sometimes some people won't let you change. They won't really want to see the change come out of you. You know what I mean? They're just here to kind of bring the worst out of you because that's the way that they've been brought up, and that's what emotionally raises their cortisol level and stuff like that. All right. And okay, next subject I'd like to share with you guys is almost like a story too that we have. And what I'd like to share is something that I learned from a young age is the frog knows when to croak and not to croak and how to croak and what to croak. Okay, let me say that again. The frog knows how to croak, what to croak, when to croak, and what to croak. I don't know if I might have messed up the second time. Look, okay? What do I mean by that? Know what to say, when to say, how to say it, and if you should say it. Okay? Story time, right? I think I was 7th grade. I moved to this school, right? I come from like a different neighborhood. It was a little bit rougher. I go to this new school, and in my opinion, all these, you know, kids, they're kind of soft. You know, they're a little bit upper class. If, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, you're upper class, you're soft, but I was real gritty at the time. You know, I was real gritty because I came from like, you know, bottom pit, right? With that being said, I had that mentality. Anyways, I went to school, first day, you know, ladies looking at me, they like me, you know what I mean? Like, baby, and they've always loved me. They've always loved me. The ladies have always loved me. But, you know, I was saying my real name. My name, you know, my middle name, I go by my middle name, Luciano, okay? They love Luciano, right? They called me baby. Called me baby. And they're like, oh, I love you, baby. And anyways, with that being said, go there, first day, I'm getting attention, right? Lady says the girl says she likes me, right? She tells her friends, you know, this and that. They smile, cute, whatever. They come and they say, hey, she likes you, whatever, this and that, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, this and that, right? And then she comes to me, we start talking, and basically, I said, oh, that's your boyfriend, this and that, and she said, yeah, that's my boyfriend. And I said, okay, well, I said, I didn't say well, I said, you could do better, right? I said, you could do better. And he found out. Next thing you know, he starts crying in gym class. Starts crying, like, you know, he acted like he wanted to fight, but you know, he don't want to go up against the karate dojo, I don't know dojo, but the karate master, right? So basically, he starts crying. He's like, oh, he told my girlfriend that she could do better. Right? Then my first day here, I go back into class. The teacher is mad. She was a very beautiful lady. She was somewhat a little blunt at times, a little harsh, but you know, sometimes kids need a little bit of discipline, okay? I'm not saying you need to kick them straight in the ass, but she taught me a valuable lesson. So this is a lesson that I learned that I'd like to share with you guys. Basically, she said, you think you could come into my class? You think you could come into my class and mess up a relationship? You think you could come into my class and mess up a relationship? She said, look at that poster on the wall. I look at the poster on the wall, and it says, there's a frog. And then it says, the frog knows when to croak, how to croak, what to croak, and when not to croak. And I said, I read it. Or just I told you right now. Excuse me, coffee. I read it. And I thought, okay, what does that mean? What does that mean? She says, well, in life, you should be careful what you say, when you say it, how you say it, and why you're saying it. Those are the four whys, okay? The 4 whys. With that being said, a lot of people are not knowing what to say, when to say, how to say it, and when to say what they should be saying it, or why they're saying it, right? What to say, when to say, what to say, when they're saying it. And I want you guys to have, hold on, I just want to say this real quick. Don't be off topic. I want you guys to have the bravery to do what I'm doing and be yourself out in public. Like you already could see a car slow down to what? Try to say something to me or try to hurt me or something. It's a tough road that we're living in. Look, you need to get strong. You need to get veiny. You need to know martial arts so you can defend yourself, because people are sick in the head out here, okay? They're dark psychology and they're mental, okay? Big Pharma needs a lot of you guys, okay? Big Pharma, hey, can't get to me, okay? I don't take no fucking over the medication or none of this over the counter. I'm smart. I'm healthy. And I can teach you guys how to do the same, okay? Because stress will kill you quicker than you could blink. Now look, as I was saying, yeah, because you guys shouldn't be having prostates and all this weird stuff like processed sugars. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. Now listen, most people don't know what to say, when to say it, why to say it, how to say it, and they're getting themselves in tough situations. They're thinking before they croak. You gotta think before you croak. You gotta think before you talk, because you could end up in a real bad situation, or you could lose a deal, you could lose a business deal, you could lose a friend and stuff like that. So I'll also mention another thing too as well. I'll mention one last thing to wrap it up, because I want you guys to be able to build good relationships and be able to love your people, right, and all this. So the last thing I'm gonna say, come out here and get some sunshine. Hey, 5 minutes, hey, I'm like a battery, baby. It was supercharged, baby. Some people are like, oh, it's hard, I'm on the sun. Hey, you know what, this is a money charge right here, baby. I'm getting energy. But look, anyways, as I'm saying, now you already said it. It's too late. You accidentally called your girlfriend fat. I mean, maybe you meant it. I mean, didn't mean it. Excuse me. Of course, you shouldn't have meant it, because that's rude. Okay? You should know how to say, when to say, how to say, what to say, when to say, and why you're saying it. So listen. Maybe you said something hurtful to your homie, right? And maybe you don't have to hide your emotions. Be true about it. Hey, you know what? If you're the homie, hey, that kind of hurt, this and that, right? You got to know who people are, and you can't play with everybody the same. I'm not playing around with random people like my best friend. Like me and one of my best friends, we call each other like, hey, like he'd call me like, hey, what's up, baby boy? And at first in the beginning, I'm like, yeah, you call me baby boy, but now it's funny. Now it's a thing that we do, right? Like I have another friend, we call each other Blueberry. She's my Blueberry, right? Hey, Blueberry, you're my Blueberry. But not everybody wants to be called Blueberry. Not everybody wants to be called your baby boy. All right. Now, with that being said, you got to be careful what you say, because once you've already said it, you've offended somebody. And the reason why I don't really like to play around too much, like as far as like personal roasting and all this, crossing the lines, is because what most people don't realize is once you cross that line, you cross the line and you personally hurt somebody, like you know, whether you got personal vendetta or you just like malicious about it, whatever the intent you was, or you're just playing around, you've already said it and it's too late. So you've already said that and it's too late. So basically you could say sorry, but it's too late. You said something really hurtful, really personal to him, you know, that hurt his feelings. You literally hurt their feelings, him, her, whatever. You hurt their feelings, right? So with that being said, you could say sorry, right? But nah, this guy talks shit about my car and I just gave him a ride, and that's gonna stick with them in their mind forever, and you're deteriorating your relationship with them. The reason why you're deteriorating their relationship with them, because scientifically you could say sorry, but it's too late. It's already said. It's already there. It's like a pit bull. In the back of its mind, all it knows is to fight. A pit bull, all it knows is to fight. So in the back of in this person's mind, they're gonna remember you saying that forever, and it's gonna deteriorate the relationship. So with that being said, that goes what to say, when to say, how to say, and then it also goes to make sure you don't cross the lines and this and that. And if you do, make sure you're real genuine about being sorry. And like, if you respected somebody, you would respect their boundaries and realize, hey, you know what? This person is offended when I say this, and I respect them, which respect equals love and love equals God. With that being said, you should know what offends somebody and what doesn't, because if you keep on doing the same thing to offend them, you don't love them. You don't love them, all right? So with that being said, I think this was a good talk. It's like 10 minutes, 11 minutes. Like I said, support the regime, the cause, whatever you call it. You know, support the real. You know what I mean? I just be straight out. Your Netflix subscription doesn't give a jack crap about you, okay? And me, I provide real insight, real life value from experience and authenticity. And also, like I was saying, Netflix, they'll show you Breaking Bad, they'll show you Black and Orange, this and that. A lot of things are programming, okay? Your music is self-programming. What you frequently see makes your frequency, okay? So what you frequently see makes your frequency. So you guys gotta realize that. And also, when you support me, you don't just support me. The more money I have, the more people I can reach, and the more of the world we can change, okay? More of the world we can, no, the more of the world we can change, all right? With that being said, it was a good talk. Everything's good, everything's great, everything's gravy, with a little bit of potatoes. Gotta have the potatoes. It has a starch in it. I'm playing. So look, with that being said, support me, support humanity, support Netflix. I don't think I don't know. I just hope that people wake up, okay? So with that being said, if you learned something, if you like this, like, comment, subscribe, and please share it, because we need to reach more people. And I'm only one guy, I'm only one person, and the thing is I have dreams and this and that. So I'm out here, I'm trying to find people, I'm trying to explain to them and tell them, gonna pitch it more, this and that, and buy the self-improvement course. It's a 21-day program bound to change your life, okay? In these 21 days, you're gonna use this information, you're gonna apply it to the rest of your life. Excuse me. By the 3rd day, you're already gonna be seeing results. I've read a lot of books, a lot of podcasts, I've had a lot of experience, whatever, real life experiences, and sometimes you learn things and you get it more confirmed, or you sometimes don't have the ability to put it into words, so I'm able to do that, okay? And with that being said, that's why you guys could come to me, okay? A little brain fart right there. 21 days, you're gonna learn things that you could apply for the rest of your life. It's also affordable, so it's pretty much no excuse. I'm not here to get become a millionaire overnight and shit like that, you know what I mean? Maybe 10 years from now, who knows, right? I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. This is only one of the many ways that I have, only one of the many ways that I'm going to change the world, okay? I have a lot of other ways that I'm gonna help impact the world. You guys can help change the world as well, okay? You don't need to buy the course. You can like, follow, comment, and subscribe, and you could get put on game for free as well. But if you would like to go through the course and have a transformation, a beautiful transformation, then yes, hit me up, because I got you. And I got you. And yeah, it's good, it's great. Like I said, it's potatoes, it's gravy. And yeah, I think I'm gonna go because it's hot. My balls are sweaty. I'm gonna go get some shade. Scratch that last part out. I'll just play. I try to be funny with y'all. Yeah, you know, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. So with that being said, if you want to level up your mentality, your mind, you know, I'm working every day too as well on it. If you want to break away from a programming, break away from a manipulation, if you want to get more physical strength, if you want to become more spiritual, if you want to eat better, feel healthier, live your best version, and scratch that last part on sweating. I'm sweating. No. Hey, let's play around, let's laugh a little, let's have fun, you know what I mean? Let's not be so serious. You see that one guy walking down the street, all walking around, he's all. Stay away from that guy, okay? He got some problems, alright? Stay away from that guy. And also I want to mention, you shouldn't be scared when you see people. You should feel happy, but you know, there's a dark thing going around. There's something that I like to call going around. It's a new plague, but it's not COVID. It's a dark psychology and a manipulation that's been put upon the masses. I mean, you could probably think like corporate America, propaganda, big pharma, and you know, like I said, social media propaganda. You know, these phones are supposed to make you smarter, not dumber, okay? Like, just being straight out, you know what I mean? You could utilize the tool for value, or you could use it just to like screw off, you know what I mean? And just feel your dopamine. But at least if you put your time and attention to learn something, like as if like what I'm teaching right now, I'm teaching value, or anywhere else you can find value that applies to you, that, you know, releases the oxytocins within your brain, then that's good for you. That's actually going to benefit your life. That's dopamine that you can actually use. And you want to program yourself to be in a growth mindset. That's one of the things I help. I help you guys program yourself to be in a growth mindset, okay? Sorry about my balls are sweaty part. I'm sorry about that. This is unscripted. This is unscripted, baby. I said that. Yeah, baby, yeah. That's my saying. Look, when you're feeling down, just do the Austin Powers. Yeah, baby, yeah. And be yourself, be confident. People are looking at me, this and that, but they don't even have the guts to do what I'm doing, or even the wisdom or knowledge, this and that. I have way more wisdom than people would ever get in their lives. Like some people say, you know, like, well, the saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks is real, because like if you're already too old and you're gonna be disagreeing with me and whatever, go live your life, right? I'm already knowing that my target audience is going to be between the ages of 15 and 25, because the devil hasn't got to you guys. Look, I recommend a book to you guys to read. It's called Interview with the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Okay, and in this book he mentions that if you're already past usually the age of 25, the devil has already gotten to you with and instilled his values within your mindset and your, you know, your frontal cortex and all of that, that it will be hard for you to change. So with that being said, that's also what I've experienced in real life. Most people at that age, I try to explain to them like, hey, you know what? That's not nice. That's not loving. Hey, that's not loving yourself. Or hey, or you know, I try to explain to them how like this is a real life thing of everything that I taught you, and they're just kind of wanting to throw a manipulation at you, like as if they know something, or as if there's something wrong with me, or it's not real. You know, what they do hurting people is not real, and all that. With that being said, just those people, you know, I can't fix them, you know what I mean? I probably can't, you know, but we can help change the world for a better place, and you could live a really blissful life, a really happy life. Life isn't always about money and power, it's about experiences, and our thoughts shape our reality, okay? Life isn't always about money and power, it's about experiences, and our thoughts shape our reality. I'm having a great life, I feel happy, I feel great, and I can dance, you know, I can play some pop music, I can dance right now, I could, you know, I can do a little cha-cha. But listen, you can do a little cha-cha. Now listen, okay? With that being said, most people have to think cynical and be on this low state of value, this and that. They're not going to attract any abundance in their life. They're only going to manifest bad things in their life. They're only going to come around bad people who are similar to them, okay? Likeness attracts like, okay? And I want to teach you guys to be able to attract and not just chase, all right? So with that being said, I gave out some great knowledge. It's okay. But if you want to support the regime, check out the 21-day Mind Over Matter Challenge course by Luciano. And I'm out, baby. I'm out. Comment down below what you think. I'm out.
Are you ready for a challenge to help grow and change your life in just 21 days? Not for the weak, for faint of heart. Are Are you mentally and physically strong? Test your inner and outer strength and become a warrior or even a ninja, up to you.